皆さん、こんにちは、ゆずきゆかりです。
鶴巻まきだよ。
今日は、平凡な会社員ゲームをしようと思います。
平凡なゲームをするとは。
ゆかりさんは、すごく平凡ですよ。なら、オープニングを見ましょう。
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
だいたいこのような話です。
早くて見れなかった。
まあ、あまり関係ないです。
それより、部屋で何をするんだ。
このゲームは、隠された要素を見つけるゲームだと聞いたため、隅々まで探しています。
何もなかった。
ふむ、本当に何もなかったですね。
All of his co-workers were gone. What
多
could it
分、
mean?
主人公の仲間た
Stanley
ちが消え
decided
る
to
そ
go
う
to
で
the
す。
meeting room.
ぼっちゆか
Perhaps
り
he
ん
had simply missed a
いい
memo.
え、私じゃなくて。
No matter how hard
ぼっ
Stanley
ちと思う
looked,
が
he couldn't find a
私、
trace
ぼっ
of
ち
his
じゃないですが。
co-workers.
ファルダーも開かないです。
情報が間違ったの。
さあ、
When Stanley came
と
to
こ
a
ろ
set
で
of
誰
two
か言うん
open
だろ
doors, he
この
entered
ゲ
the
ーム
door
の
on his
有名
left.
なナレーションだそうです。反対にしたの方がみんなの常識というようです。
ひでえ。
ふむ、それで右で行きましょう。
This was not the correct way to the meeting
沈
room,
着なナ
and
レーショ
Stanley
ン
knew
さん。
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
ここのイルドアも通り過ぎることができないんです。一応全部確認します。隠された要素が多いとしたものにしてはあまりないんです。
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
ナレーションさんが左のドアに行くって。
では断る。
おい、
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
ゆかりん開口。
しません。
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make What? Oh, really?
ナレーションさんがすごく当惑したじょ。
そういうゲームですからね。
どんなゲームかよ。
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
探索探索。
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
今回も逆にするの？
もちろんです。プロですから。
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
突撃。
おい、
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
最初から青いドアをなくったね。
しかしあまり入りたくないですね。
All
と
right,
やー。 ら。
Fine, go ahead,
なくしたのではなく
You want to know
隠したん
so
だね。
badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished
何も
building
な
this
かった
section
ね。
of the map
そう
because
で
you
す
were
ね。
never supposed to be here
ナ
in the
レーション
first
さん
place.
が身の上の
Broken
嘆きを
rooms,
し始めた。
exposed developer
世の中
textures.
には勝
Is
手
this
に
what
され
you
る
had
ことがない
wanted?
ですよ。
Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead,
フー
Stanley.
ム、
Take it for a
新しい
spin.
ドアか。では断る。
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
何か選
Would
択
you
す
say
るのが
that the
出てい
game
たが、
benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
私は3が好きです。
ナレーシ
Oh,
ョン
of
さんの
course.
話を聞い
A
てよ。
3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
あ、変えた。
フーム、何のモニターができてくるんです。私がビリではないんです。やっぱりナレーションさんは悪い人です。
果たして誰が悪いのか。
私は引き出ます。
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated
先
to
の部屋
keep
だろ。
walking through doors?
くぬぬ、プロの
Again,
私がやられ
honest
ますね。
answers, please.
一段階低いことを抑え
Hey,
ま
I
す。
nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
別に関係
You
な
wouldn't
い
mind
よう
taking
な
a。look at it, would you?
ですよね。
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards
これはなん
danger.
だ。
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
ボタンを押さなければないそうです。面倒です。
You
おい
heartless、
赤ちゃんが死んだぞ。
Did you do
これは
it
ゲ
because
ー
you
ム
hate
ですから
babies
大丈
or
夫です。
purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
あれ、いきなりマインクラが。
はよ、マインクラはよ。
Well,
ふ
Stanley,
ふ、
is this any
今日は
better?
反対にしま
At
すよ。
last, the one thing
だか
you've
ら、マ
always
インクラもしま
desired.
せん。
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
ナレーションさんが何か作っている。
この人もこの人そなりに楽しんでいるようです。
No, here, and then.
しばらく似合っていますか？
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this standing. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself
それ
comfortable.
ってこれは何だろ
ですよね。
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go
道が開け
mining.
ています。突撃。探索探索。探索探索。探索探索。
う。何もねえ。
ですよね。
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
どこかに移動します。
これは
ふふ、これは私の専門分野のポータルですね。
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Oh,
収束にクリアしましょう。
Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle.
これを運ぶ
Critical
と、
thinking, Stanley. You're
どや
forte.
そのくらいにどやかをやめろ。
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's
あ、
plenty.
落ちた。
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
へえ、放置されたね。
何ですかこの廃墟は。
ナレーションさんがゆかりんをアキラっぽい。
私が通したって。
自覚ないのか。あ、
何
ま
か倒れ
だ落ちた。
そうなもの。ここはどこでしょうか。
さあ。あまり迷うだが。
これはカタツムリのせいです。
ねえよ。
ここが最後なのかな。
相変わらず何もないね。
ふうむ、帰りましょう。
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading
Ara,
man in his own
nan de
story, well, perhaps
あ
he's、got
おわ
me.
だ。
Down
私
in
何もしませ
wherever
ん
he is
よ。
right now.
ナレーションさん
I
をい
wonder
じ
if
め
he's
したんだ
happy
ろ
with
う。
his choice.
え
And
え
if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
ここから前回のコメントをします。
おお。ああ、これはゆかりんの努力で力を入れるだが、多分前回で疲れて諦めた。
残念だったな。トリックだよ。
努力の産物です。
まあ、ゆかりんのセンスは
実用的です。
最 最後で EX ボイスに助けを与えるアケリス様、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。